Here I start though. Fitting close up, boys. Put my shoes on. Oh. Trying to turn the chat on. We're live. About to get up out of here, boys. Fitting too. Put my shoes on. What you know about that, boys? Huh? Oh man, yeah. We out of here. Off the weight pile, boys. Shoulder day. I ain't made it out to the truck just quite yet. We're out of here. Never did cut the Wi-Fi off, so the Wi-Fi is gonna kick right here for a second, y'all. Bear with me. Wi-Fi is about to kick out for a second, y'all. Oh man, it's a lot nicer out today. Oh, I never got my damn keys out the bag. Oh. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Trying to get our shit together here. You there? Then we're in good shape, boys. There's my glasses, I think. Yeah, there's my glasses. My key should be right around here. My key should be around where my glasses were, dog. What the fuck? Here, stay right here for a second. Can't find my keys. I ain't going nowhere without no keys, boys. Oh. I heard them. I heard the keys, boys. I heard them jangling. Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, we're about to get up out of here. Oh man, I forgot 2 things. I gotta hit my daughter up and see what she wants for dinner. And I gotta turn the Wi-Fi off because when we roll out of here, it's gonna cut off. Well, it's gonna load. It's gonna buffer for y'all. It's gonna buffer for like 2 seconds. Will be good to see you, brother. It's gonna buffer for like 2 seconds while I'm trying to put my t-shirt on. We gotta go looking for dinner. We gotta put the women and kids to bed and go looking for dinner. We gotta put the women and children to bed, go looking for dinner. Oh, hold on. Alright, we're back. Sorry, y'all. I just texted my daughter. I know I lost everybody they're probably like, what the fuck is going on with this dude's feed? But look, man, we're in the mobile studio, boys. You'll have that from time to time. I don't know if we're going to continue the mobile studio or not. I mean, it's been working for us so much. Chick-fil-A, that's what's in her. Chick-fil-A. I was thinking, I was going to do a thing, man, right? Anna, 410, good to see y'all, man. Man, I wear my shoes, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make a video. I recently got shoes, but there was no way I could make the video and not feel like I was fucking bragging. So I didn't make it. Like, I tried to make the video a couple times, man, and it just felt like I was bragging about the shoes and that I had them and shit, and I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't figure out a way. I kept trying to make the video like where it wasn't like braggadocious, you know what I'm saying? And every time I made it and kind of started looking at the video a little bit, it felt like I was bragging, like I was flexing. So I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't make the video like I wanted to. So maybe one day, man, when we get everything figured out, we can make it, you know what I mean? And we won't feel fucking weird about doing it, you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, tell Michelle I said, hey. Hopefully she's doing well. I know she deals with a lot of stuff, and she's been talking to Will on the backside. Not Will B, but Will, Footloose Will. But I was making a thing in my head. I was like, man, if she says McDonald's, I'm getting Chipotle. If she says Chick-fil-A, I might get me another hot chicken, honey, pimento sandwich. Because that motherfucker was pretty damn good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, the scuttlebutt around YouTube's and the intranets, social media, if you will. Kurt Cobain, you ever heard of the dude? 90s grunge era rock star. Supposedly committed a heinous unalive yourself deal. Come to find out, I don't know if you boys have heard or not, but it sounds like Kurt Cobain may have been, yeah, he may have been given the old fucking hoos cow. You heard? Given the old hot shot, if you will. I was listening to it today, man. I listened to the guy when he was on. I'm trying to think of the name of the YouTube show, The Connect. I watched him when he was on The Connect with Johnny, whatever the fuck. And he didn't act like he liked that dude very much. The interviewer didn't. Well, recently I've been watching a YouTube channel called Who Killed Kurt? I think is what it's called, man. And I've been watching it, right? And this dude's been on there, but he's kind of been strung out, man. Like, it seems he's a recovering addict, but it seems like the way he speaks and shit, man, it's like super slow, dude. And it's like he's fucked up, I swear. It seems like he's fucked. Maybe he's on methadone, maybe he's all methadone down, I don't know, dude. But yeah. Anyway, right? Come to find out, brother, there's a lot of funny stuff that happened, man. And dudes naming names of people that were there. Supposedly 8 people were in the apartment when he came home. I guess it was a house, not an apartment, man. My bad, because it's got a greenhouse. It's a big house, like. Well, they know on the first from an airplane ticket. You know what I'm saying? They know he comes home. Wishbone, good to see you, brother. Joshua Graham in here. Well, he flies back home from rehab. He jumps out of rehab. 2 days he spent there. He flies back to Seattle on the 1st. Gets in around 1 o'clock in the morning, changing over to the 2nd. Supposedly he gets home. There's 8 people there in his house when he gets there. Well, those 8 people, 2 females that hang out there, and a bunch of dudes. Some of them are male nannies that use narcotics. Imagine that. Huh. He's got a male nanny. Then he's got other live-in street pharmacists, if you will. Right? So, I guess he gets home, he eats a little bit, supposedly. He gets some meat on, you know what I mean? Makes him a little TV dinner. Gets to eating on that TV dinner, because they know that he had undigested food in his stomach, right? Supposedly the guy Burns that's telling these stories now that has come out to tell everybody what happened with Kurt. Listen, that's a big deal when I was growing up, man. When I was in high school, you know, Kurt passed away. However that may have happened, I'm not sure. But and you know, he was a big deal, man. I mean, Nirvana was a big deal, man, back in high school, dude. Like, huge. Like, the grunge era just came in. Rock and roll was, like, you know, smashing. Of course, you know, all that's by the wayside now. We got pop music. But listen, back in the day, they used to make diverse music that some people didn't like. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Anyway, he gets home. He eats. He's feeling pretty decent. But then he's, like, kind of tired of everybody being there, right? So he tells everybody, kick fucking rocks. Get out. He comes back upstairs, goes downstairs, tell the people downstairs to kick rocks, right? Comes back upstairs, nobody's moving for nothing. Nobody's going nowhere. So he starts throwing a fit. Like, at first he was pretty cool about it, supposedly, according to this Burns guy. But after nobody's moving to leave, he starts freaking out. He tells everybody to get the F out. You got to go. You got to go. Out of here. Well, apparently this is when the altercation happened. Kurt Cobain was then assaulted, according, allegedly, to this Burns guy and the new guy that's, you know, telling these stories, that he's interviewed all these witnesses and family members and all that stuff, you know, and he's talked to everybody. And now that he's telling the story, they didn't know that maybe he was a journalist at the time. I don't know, but some of them told the story willingly, you know, and some of them are telling the stories in other magazine articles and all kinds of stuff, man. So it's not like he's the only source for some of this stuff. These stories have been getting told. They assault Kurt Cobain. They beat him up. They hold him down. Apparently one arm has a lot of bruises on it where they were searching around to try to stick a vein. Well, apparently they had a thing already ready to go with a real sharp instrument at the end of it to administer such medicines and stuff, you dig? You know what I'm talking about. Apparently this thing was already loaded up with, like, I don't even know. It was a large amount of horse found in his system, you dig? That China White. Riding the dragon, you heard? Apparently there was so much in his system, there was no way that he could possibly still be alive, right? But being that he had a large constitution for using narcotics, his tolerance may have been high enough that maybe he could have still been alive. That might have been a normal dose for him. You can't tell because he'd been so far gone in this deal, man. Like, basically, it was known that Kurt said before he got famous that when he's a millionaire, he's become a drug addict. That way he'd have enough money that he would never have to worry about it. So, what's he do? He moves in. People to facilitate that, you know what I mean? People that he hangs out with. There was friends there to just do that kind of thing, you dig? They witnessed this, right? Well, now look, these are now theories from here on out, but who knows why, but they take him to the greenhouse. He's incapacitated. He's been shot with so much horse, so much boy in his system that he can't even move. He can't do nothing. So they drag him out to the greenhouse. 30 to 45 minutes later, people inside the house hear a gunshot. Now, after that, supposedly the party continues. People are supposedly going and looking to see, you know, and see him in the greenhouse. But everybody's the theory is allegedly they facilitated, you know, narcotics. Some houses were bought. You know, imagine you're a dope fiend and they say, hey man, if you don't say nothing, we'll take care of you for the rest of your life. We'll make sure you got this drug you need. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of your life. Or say, hey dude, we'll buy you a house. You can sit in the house. You never have to go to work again. You probably won't tell them. You know what I'm saying? But these little stories still got out. Enough stories that people started looking into it, right? Well, dude starts looking into it. He finds out the whole letter's pretty much wrote he's leaving the band, basically, right? Sounds like he's leaving the band. He's tired of it. He punched the dude in the face because he wanted him to go to rehab like the week before, you know, him passing away. He got in a fight with one of his bandmates because he was trying to get him to go to rehab. Now, a lot of people are putting this on old Courtney Love. You know, they're saying Courtney Love's an evil woman. That she facilitated all this because Kurt was about to divorce her. Now, Courtney Love had already told her manager that she wanted her to go out and find her the meanest divorce lawyer that she could find to go after Kurt for everything he's got. She's going to take everything he was fucking ever had. You know what I mean? Basically. That's what, that story, that's supposed to be known. Now, apparently Kurt had went ahead and filed papers and said that he wanted her out the will, like out of his will, because she was the one that was going to, you know, obviously she's the one that got all of his rights to his music and stuff when he passed away. Well, a lot of people don't like old Courtney Love now. They say she's an evil woman, you know, say that she ain't, you know, worth nothing, you know what I mean? Even though she's a smart woman, obviously. She's been in 2 movies and all kinds of stuff afterward, but I think at the time they had a prenup, which is kind of weird. I think maybe they'd only been together for like 2 years. Now, supposedly she had this letter, and the 4 last sentences on that letter don't really match up with the rest of the letter, you dig? The rest of the letter seems like he's leaving the band. Then right at the end, the last couple lines, seems like maybe it was I'm getting out of here type letter, you know? He talks about his son and stuff that he had with Courtney Love being at the funeral. which is kind of strange. That he's better off without him, supposedly. That's what he writes. Now, a lot of people dispute this, being that only the last part of it seems like it might have been maybe at a different time or by a different person. So, no fingerprints found on the shotgun that he used to unalive himself. No fingerprints on the shotgun shells that was used. They said he had an abrasion on his finger, but really it was just blood. It wasn't even an abrasion there. You know what I mean? It wasn't even an abrasion. It was blood splatter that was on his finger. On the finger that he supposedly pulled the trigger with. Anyway, they're saying that it abrased when the recoil from the shotgun turned the whole shotgun 180 degrees over and ejected the shell on the opposite wrong side of a right-handed shotgun. The shell's laying on the wrong side of the body. When they found the body, the shotgun was upside down. Didn't even make no sense. The only thing that really did make a lot of sense was that you got the letter there right by him, right? With a pen that don't have his fingerprints on it, shoved through the letter, stabbed through the letter. What else do you have? You got a shotgun shells, right? What? There's a receipt for shotgun shells there. Imagine that. The guy decided he was going to go ahead and make sure he kept that receipt with him when he went to go unalive himself. Not only that, but he had the receipt for the shotgun in his pocket. That way you knew for sure he's the one that got that shotgun. You know what I mean? No doubt about it, he was the one that got it. Because the receipt's in his pocket. I don't know, boys. Sounds like just a little bit too right in line. You get everything just lined right up for him. And a lot of times, man, most of the time, you don't know all the little details. You know what I'm saying? You don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, in this case, everything was just laid out just perfect so they knew exactly what happened. You know what I mean? Case closed. Well, now that all these witnesses and stuff have started coming out, this guy's investigating it. He also investigated the OJ trial, found a connection between OJ and the mafia out there in California, and a drug ring of celebrities buying cocaine is what he's claiming, right? And not to mention that, but something similar that you might have heard of recently was the guy from Friends, the Matthew Perry thing. Supposedly he was locked in with a ring of celebrity street pharmacist celebrities that would be gave street pharmacy services. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we gotta get it on, It was the yield, butter. They were just sitting, so I went ahead and grabbed it. But yeah, now that's another weird thing. You know, so are there these celebrity stores that you can go to? These services that could be rendered to you by these people? You never know, man. You know what I mean? In these circles, it seems like a lot of stuff's going on now. All this Diddy stuff coming out, and all the people that are involved with him, all the people that are deleting all their stuff off of their IGs and all that to, you know, kind of scrub anything of Diddy being on there. It makes these celebrities look kind of funny, don't it? It does. Hutto's Edits. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, man, you've been in here pretty regular here lately. Last couple of days, my man been stopping in and watching the show. All right, let's grab us some. Let's grab us some Chick-fil-A.
How are you?
Hey, how's it going? Can I get a number one with no pickles and a sweet tea?
Alright.
And then can I get one of the spicy honey pepper sandwiches? Just a sandwich.
Alright.
And can I get a frosted lemonade?
Frosted lemonade?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hold y'all 1 second here. Hold on. I got it right here. Let's see here. You want to pay for it right here?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be $23.67. You can tap or insert it. Thank you. And you're all good to just follow. It's gonna be this gray sitting right here.
The gray one? Yeah. All right, thanks, brother. You be good now. All right. We got our Chick-fil-A ordered. We're ready to head on back to the crib. But yeah, all these things kind of, it's just weird that all these things would, yeah, I know them frosted lemonades are good, boys. Frosted coffee's good too, man. But, I haven't had one in a while, so I was gonna treat myself to a frosted lemonade. All right, man, you too. I don't know if he was talking to me or not. Kind of hard to say, ain't it? But yeah, man, makes me feel kind of weird. Like I would like to, I'd like to find out, what all's gonna happen with that, because it's been damn near a month, and apparently there's a Kurt Army that's out there that's gonna supposedly be churning this thing up, man, to kind of make some noise to maybe get this thing reopened. And the author, the guy, the journalist dude, the movie maker or whatever, the thing he was saying was that if he can get, because they kind of shut him down, like, I guess he's kind of well known and people don't want to hear it, man. A lot of people don't want to hear it. They don't want to have this stuff rehashed, you know what I mean? They don't want to reopen this case, but I feel like also like it's kind of like slander, having this guy's legend or his whatever you call it, man, like, his whole life was, pretty much the exclamation point at the end of it, you know what I mean, has always been this case, man, like the poster child for and I know, like, back in the day, a lot of people were affected by his unaliving, you know what I mean? And, unfortunately, we're very emotional, and it's known that some people unalive themselves in, because of that, Like the dude I knew, man, one of my buddies, man, he was like a huge Nirvana fan, man, and he was just messed up for a couple of days, you know what I mean? Like, over the whole deal. Like I said, I always thought it was kind of funny, like, you don't even know that person, you know what I mean? And then when Dimebag Darrell passed away, when that dude got up on the stage and guy got right up on the stage, and Dimebag Darrell didn't make it out of there. He was playing a live show and the guy jumped on the stage, and you know what I'm saying? And that affected me like big time. I watched the video and stuff, man. I should have never watched it. At the time, YouTube was wide open, man. You could watch that video. As soon as I got home, I heard about it. I was like, oh man, I want to see what happened, What the hell went on? So then you watch the video, and then you're like, damn, wish I'd never watched that video, So I can now, then I kind of understand where he was coming from, I was real tore up over that deal, man. I'm a big Pantera fan, Then to lose Dimebag Darrell, it's like one of the greatest guitar players. But that being said, man, we lose a lot of them young, like, yes, we do. The good ones. Terrible. Alright, boys, we're just trying to get back to the house, man. I figured I'd fill y'all in a little bit, though.
A spicy pimento sandwich and a frosted lemonade, right?
Yep.
Then you're all set?
Alright, thank you, brother. Get up here and get our food, get on back to the smoke shack. I also, I gotta get the mail. I also investigated my medical prescription being delivered. So, it's basically I put the order in today and they bring it to me tomorrow. I don't know if there's a minimum or not. The dude didn't say there was a minimum, but that's gonna definitely be going on. I ain't gonna waste no more gas running up and down the road. I'm just gonna order and have them bring it. You just gotta be there to get it, you know what I mean? Of course, you gotta be there with your ID, to receive your medicine, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the Tupac case, but that's basically what he was saying is, why don't we reopen the Kurt Cobain case just like Vegas did the Tupac case, and try to hold, somebody's feet to the fire on this deal. People want somebody held accountable, and of course at this point you're probably not going to get a murder charge, but a manslaughter or something like that, they're, you know, that's what the fans wanting. The Kurt Army, that's what they're wanting. But yeah, I mean, it's looking like Diddy might have had a hand in that. Pretty good. Thanks, bro.
I like the sticker to the, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. Oh, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, boys, we're out of here. Stop right here. Stop right here. I gotta check the bag real quick, man. You know. Billy Westerner told me to check the bag before I left. We're good. We're good. Everything's in there. But yeah, the Tupac case looking like Diddy might have had a hand in that. Supposedly he put $1 million on Tupac's head. The money was never paid, supposedly, but we don't know about that. But in the Tupac case, it's looking like Keefe D, which we already knew was involved. In Orlando, I can't remember Orlando's last name, but he allegedly running with the blue team. And as everybody knows, supposedly Death Row was running with the red team. And look, man, apparently there was a chain that was taken. Tupac seen the Orlando in the Vegas after the Mike Tyson fight in Vegas, and he took it to his ass. He did. And then shortly after that, he lost his life. Now supposedly, allegedly, Diddy put the money out there. Nikki Lee, good to see you. Now supposedly, Diddy allegedly put $1 million on the street to see that be done. Keefe D said he never seen a dollar of that money. Somebody else was supposedly got some of it. But that's the thing, man. It's hard to move $1 million and give it to somebody without them finding out. Now, obviously, if allegedly Diddy moved that money around to give to Keefe D, that would be a huge fucking red flag, and the FBI and everybody would be all over that dude. There's no way they wouldn't be. So that being said, maybe some money was gave out to the one dude that never got to nobody else, but you know, that's Keefe D's story. You know, he's trying to get his ass up out the fire, and he definitely put him underneath the bus, which I don't doubt it though. I don't doubt he did, man. I think Biggie and Little Cease didn't have shit to do with Tupac getting shot up in New York. But I think Diddy set that whole deal up. Orlando Anderson, you're right. It is Orlando Anderson. Now I think Diddy set him up. This was Biggie's biggest competition, you know what I mean? And even though him and Biggie were making music together, collabing, I feel like he might have thought that Tupac was going to either get Biggie up out of there, which is what. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now that word on the street is what. I think Biggie Smalls came out and said that he was planning on leaving Bad Boy Entertainment and doing his own thing or something else. So, you know, I believe that he might have had a hand in that too. You know what I mean? Allegedly, theoretically. My hillbilly opinion. Not that he can really do much because he's a public figure, and most public figures, you know, it's hard to prove a slander case on that, and a lot of people have already said that before me. So that's another thing with the Kurt Cobain deal. You know, a lot of people don't know this, man. Kurt Cobain and Nirvana went through 5 band names, 3 different drummers. It only made I think he only made like $1,000 on his first signing, the first deal that he signed with Suncoast or whatever it was, whatever the fuck it is. I think they made Bleach the first time, the demo Bleach. I think he didn't make no money off of that. So the question is, man, the guy struggled his whole life, ain't never had nothing. He finally makes it. And listen, man, Kurt was known that he didn't really feel like being a celebrity was all that great. He didn't really like the fame of it, really. He wanted to make the music and all that. But listen, he's also putting a persona out there for the kids and the people out there. You dig what I'm saying? He's also portraying this rock star image that he has to put before people. And at the time, man, with that grunge era and stuff, like, it was not cool to be famous. Like, you were a sellout, all this bullshit, right? If you actually went out and made money and sold your music, you were a sellout, right? Well, his persona in the songs and in the media and in the public might not have been his actual thought process in his fucking head, but this man's done scraped and fucking clawed to get that spot, you know, to get Nirvana in the mainstream, to get his music out there. And then after he finally does it, he finally becomes rich and famous and he has everything that he wants. All of a sudden now he's going to decide that he wants to, I don't know, dog. A lot of things a lot of people don't know. Like, if you go back and watch, like, some of these newer documentaries that they've sold the home videos and stuff to be used in these documentaries and stuff, man, the guy's just like a really good dude, man. Like, it seems like in the home videos, the guy's just like a genuine dude, kind of a quirky guy that had a weird sense of humor, but at the end of the day, like a family man. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff with him and his kids, and you know what I mean? Even though people want to paint him as a drug addict and stuff, you know, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you don't still do things or you're not a good person, you know what I mean? So there's that conundrum there, but still, man, I don't know, it's hard to believe that he got all that money, got so famous, got everything he wanted finally, and then that's when he was the unhappiest he was. I don't know, it just seems like it might not be the case. But who am I? I'm just some dumb hillbilly. I don't know shit. I'm just telling you what I saw on YouTube, you dig? So take my words with a grain of salt. I implore you to investigate on your own. Listen to the facts of the matter of the case and everything the guy has to say on your own, and come up with your own opinion on the deal. I'm just telling you my humble opinion. After listening to what dude said, I've listened to him on a couple different interviews. In the first couple interviews, he did not divulge all the names of these people because the fact he didn't want to get a lot of people all hemmed up at the same time. He wanted to get the story out, you know? That's his deal. He wants to get the story out. He wants, you know, it to be investigated. So, I don't know. I don't find him, I mean, obviously he's got something in it, being that, you know, he's a journalist and he wants to make a movie and he wants to make something salacious that everybody's going to want to watch, obviously. But at the same time, man, I feel like he's got facts. I feel like there's things that does seem kind of weird, you know. They were saying it's supposed to landfall tonight or early in the morning Thursday down in Florida. All the prayers going out to the people down there in Florida, man. I hope you guys are all right down there. If you have people down in Florida, believe me, I've been praying for everybody down there, man. My mom stays down there. Big Plugger stays down there. My old lady's godparents down there in Florida. So, listen, boys, if you're in Florida, my prayers are with you. I texted my mom earlier. I haven't heard back from her. I know that the storms have started, you know, rain. They've been seeing some tornadoes down there, which is, you know, ahead of the storm. The weather's so damn volatile, it's been kicked up a couple tornadoes. I haven't watched anything in the last couple of hours, man, but everything I heard was fucking early Thursday morning, late Wednesday night. And last I heard, it was supposed to really go across kind of South Tampa, Bradenton, Punta Gorda area, you know what I mean? If you have ever been to Florida, or you know about Florida. Man, it's crazy, man. Somebody from Florida just went live. They don't need no help from me, though. They're a giant radio station, so they're probably showing some of what's going on already at the studio and stuff. be looking at that Bubba the Love Sponge, you heard? I'll be looking at that a little bit, man, and they just went live, and they're a morning show, so there must be something going on down there, man. Mike King! What's good, brother? About to pull to the house, man. Back at the smoke shack. Almost back to the smoke shack. I've almost smoked up all of our medicine. So I don't know what the hell we're going to do. We might be short here in the middle of the week. I don't know. But I did look into the delivery service, and I am going to have to get a delivery. Maybe on Friday. I'm not sure. If I can set it up for Friday is what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and make an order tomorrow. And then hopefully I can talk my father-in-law into giving me a couple shekels, or making sure I get my shekels in order for when they show up. But they give you like an hour window of when they think they might be there. And you just have to be there with your license to get it, your medication. So I got a big plan on that. But right now we're how do you say, strapped for cash. Lean on green. Waiting on Friday. No big deal. Oh, I didn't get the mail, boys. Shit, she asked me to get the mail. Let me slide back down here and get the mail, man. This frosted lemonade is delicious. Frosted lemonade is delicious. Come with me, boys. That way if I get ran over, y'all can call the authorities. Trying to make sure I get everything. Alright, I got the mail. Looks like there's a package. That's usually when they want me to get the mail, is when there's a package in there. Alright, now we're backing up. Backing it up. Turn around right here in the yard. Run into a fucking tree. I can't see nothing. I gotta pull through the yard. Pull through the yard so I can see. Don't really matter. Oh yeah. Turn the beams back off. I don't know if they're back from my nephew's football game yet or not, but I've been thinking I should need to go to one, man, but it's like right when I want to work out. And that's like Dave wanted me to come by and look at some stuff, doing some low voltage lighting in his front yard. And he, like I've been telling him, like, maybe I can come by in the afternoon, in the evening, you know. Well, he's talking about like 4:35. Like, well, y'all already know, brother. That ain't gonna work for me. 4:35 ain't working for me. That's like when I go to the gym. So, and I ain't gonna not go to the gym just to go over there and look at some stuff, man. No, sir. We got this gym thing rocking. We gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna let nothing get in the way, you heard? That guy can wait till the weekend. I tried to get him earlier, the end of the weekend, and then earlier this week to let me come by there, and he didn't do it. So he's gonna have to freaking wait now. If that's what time he gets off work. Let me get my daughter her food. You know, I'm loving this brand new storm door we got. We got a good deal on it too, I think. Oh, I'll be getting deals on everything. Watch out, Marsha. Alright. Food's here. You hear me? Alright. The old lady ain't here, so we're just going straight back to the shack. What? No, I can't see you. I can't see him, and he keeps getting off. The other day, man, freaking Marshall, we were all outside. Oh man, I should take my shoes off, man. Fuck. Sorry. It's just a little gimp from the dew. It'll be fine. I just don't like getting my shoes wet. Oh man. Damn, the door is shut all the way. That thing's locked most of the time. Almost always. Everybody, actions not distractions. Good to see you, Bubba. What's wrong, dude? You gave me the face. What's that for? Yeah, man, I was looking on there too, man. I can get I dig it. You gave me the. Hey, man, I was looking at medicine, and I can get pre-ground medicine for way cheaper. No, you're good, brother. I thought it was funny. I can get pre-ground medicine, 7 grams for like $100 or something. $70? I can't remember. I think it's like $70 for 7 grams. It's like 10 bucks a gram or something. But it's already ground up like super fine to roll joints with. And but it's, you know, pretty decent medicinal stuff. I'm thinking about doing that, man, because I'm trying to think of like how I can get the most for my money, you know. I've been thinking about buying the 20 joints for $110 because I don't smoke that much, so I could probably smoke like a joint in the morning and a joint in the evening and be fine, and that would be for 10 days, you know what I'm saying? So even if I did smoke one in the middle of the day or something, or broke one down, yeah, I know, brother, but it's different over here, man. Y'all been doing that shit forever. We've only been doing this shit for a couple years now. There's no competition. They're not competing with, you know, having people going into the dispensary without a medical card. I spent $110 fucking on an eighth. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to. Yeah, I dig it, man. I'm trying to get that price down a little bit. Actions, you dig? You know, y'all guys know I don't mind spending on good reefer. Billy Westerner, there's something I needed to tell you, and I keep fucking forgetting, man. And I'm like, he would definitely dig that, man. What the fuck is it? God damn it, it happened today, too. I can't remember what it is now, brother. There's something I needed to tell you. And I was like, yeah, he think that shit was cool or funny or something. And now I can't even remember what the fuck it was, dude. My bad, Billy. You wasn't in here when I thought about it, homie. But yeah, man, we got like one little piece. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And we got like 2 little stringy buds in here. So we're like running low on medicine. We still got this though. The half gram the half gram pre-roll that'll probably save us one day here this week because we're gonna be burning out, I think. we're not gonna have enough to keep us going. And I don't like fucking not smoking when I want to smoke, so I'd rather just smoke what I want to smoke now and run out than be worried about trying to like stretch it. You know what I mean? All right, actions. You be good now. Be safe out there, brother. I'm gonna be out your fucking way soon to come grab one of them $30 jewels. You heard? I'm fucking dying now. Jesus Christ. God bless America. I mean, look, I strapped myself for cash buying a pair of shoes. Couldn't find a way to really fucking make a shoe video that didn't seem like I was bragging about having something like that I got something that somebody else don't got and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it didn't seem like some of the video doesn't seem like that, obviously, because I'm explaining like everything. So I might do a live or something so it's not as fucking, I don't know. Because I just feel like it's like fucking bragging, dude. And I'm not trying to brag or nothing, you know. The shit fucking actually put me in a fucking bind buying them. You know what I mean? Like like usually something like that, you shouldn't buy it unless you can buy it 3 times and not have to worry about it. Well, I could buy it 1 time, but I had to worry about it the whole fucking time. So I went ahead and bought it and fucked myself, you dig? So like the last 2 weeks have been kind of fucking short. And then after that, I also turn around and go and spend, you know, on getting them, you know, my medical shit squared away. But look, I don't know, man. Could I fucking did stuff differently? Yeah, but it didn't. So should I bought the shoes? Probably fucking not, man. But it was an opportunity, and like it just you can't. Like if I just couldn't get the shoes again. Like next year, they're not gonna put the shoes back out again. You know what I'm saying? Once they're gone, they're fucking gone. And the quality of the leather and all the fucking things you get with it, the box and everything that was fucking, it's cool as shit, dude. So, like, you know what I mean? Like it was like either fucking get them or don't. You know what I mean? And then dude fucking shut the shop up. I'm looking crazy fucking sitting in a goddamn parking lot. I ain't doing it no more. So I went and got my medical shit so that I'm fucking squared away. You know what I mean? Put me in a bind. I'm not bitching or asking for anything. I'm not begging. I'm not fucking being a dick or anything. I'm just saying I wanted to make that video, but it just seemed like I was bragging about having something. What's up with that? Oh! No, get down. You've been out there fucking digging. Now you're trying to get me dirty. I'm not a bragging type person, man, at all. That's the thing, man. I was talking to 410, and 410 was saying that a lot of the pre-rolls and stuff he had been getting were pretty good. And I would assume the pre-ground shit should be pretty decent. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a reason that it's less money because they probably took all the ugly buds and stuff. But this pre-roll we had, I thought it was pretty decent, man. So if the pre-rolls are decent, I would think they're probably using that same type of, you know, shape, ground, whatever, ground up weed is what it's supposed to be. But I would assume they're using something similar to do the pre-rolls. You know what I mean? Look, man, all I'm saying is we gotta figure something out. Where we can have something sitting, you know, maybe get that going. That way at least I got something sitting around in the hoose cow. You know what I mean? And then next week I can buy some reefer or something. You know what I mean? But that way at least I got something, you know, some ground up stuff or something so I can roll some J's if I run out. Or if I don't have money like talk about, you do? I would assume that pre-rolls are going to cost more because somebody's got to roll it, you know. They probably got a machine. You want to go back out? Oh. You was acting like you wanted to go back out. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, man. You're looking at me like you want to maybe go back inside, but I got at least give me one more bong hit. I ain't even smoked yet out here, really. We ain't even been outside very long. What do you want? You want to go back in? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? You just want to get petted? You know I'm in the middle of working, don't you? You don't care. I dig it. You see me working here? Come on, Steph, get up here. Let the people see you. If you're gonna get up, come on, let the people see you. If you're gonna get in the way, at least. The star of the show here. At least get her on the TV, you dig? Alright. Let me get out the way. Tastes pretty good though. It's really good buds though. I mean, you know, it's not California shit, but it's clean. I know that there's no fucking heavy metals, pesticides. I know there's no fucking microbiological, mycotoxin, heavy metal residue, solvents, pesticides, chemical residue, all that. None of it's in there, you dig? I ain't never been out to Colorado, but I like the, oh yeah. It does do that. Thin air does mess up the, a vehicle that's carbureted. I mean, even one that's fuel injected at some point, you know what I mean? Fuel injection lasts long, you know, you can get better off with fuel injection on altitude, but even that gets affected after a while. Might as well just go on fucking roll this bad boy, or grind this bad boy on up, man. Be done with it. We'll smoke the good shit first, fuck it. Both of them are good, really. So I'll fucking pretty much be out in the morning, probably. Out of buds anyway. What's today? Wednesday? I need to make the order tomorrow, huh? Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll come in the morning on Saturday. I dig it. I like mountains though, man. West Virginia, that's the thing, man. Even though, like, you know, I didn't grow all the way up there, and, you know, I've been to Texas, I've been here, you know what I mean? But that being said, man, when I go there, man, it's like I don't want to leave, man. Something wants to keep me there, man. It's weird. Like, it's a feeling like I'm leaving where I'm supposed to be. But there's just nothing there, man. I'm buffering. I don't know what you heard last or didn't. I wasn't paying attention to the feed. I'm just talking over here, talking to my fucking self, I guess. A couple more bangers, man. Oh, I did see that. The other brand was the Bank, and it's from up in Manassas, so it's not Greenleaf. It's not. And they got one they're claiming is 30-some% too. So Kim Dog. So we might have to try that. I imagine they probably got a Kim Dog pre-roll. Maybe we get Kim Dog pre-roll before we buy a bag of it. You know what I mean? See if we really dig it or not. But it is 360 an ounce, so that would make Ace like 45. That shit sounds so expensive, dude, to me. But some of them are even higher than that up north, man. I've seen. I mean, I don't know. I've seen 33, man, but I've never seen it actually test 33. That Drew Sharon dude, he's from the UK. And I like watching him. He goes to Amsterdam and all kinds of places, you know what I mean? But he actually tested with a tester, man. And I ain't never seen him see one that was above like 28, 29, to be honest with you. But What the bags are claiming like 30%, but it's really like 28, 29. You know they have like a fucking little window they can put it in. 360 to, I think the cheapest one was 320 for the lower end stuff in it. But a gram of that fucking dab shit is expensive as fuck, dude. I think that one rosin shit I seen was $100. The live rosin or some shit like that. I don't smoke the shit, boys, so don't make me look like a dumbass, or don't think I'm a dumbass or something. I don't smoke the shit. I smoke the weed, the flower, the reefer. I'm an old school dude. I'm an old ass fucking man. I know. Don't have to be over explained. That being said, yeah, Anna, you were saying that shit's expensive, and I was saying like, dude had it for, you know, on the gray market, whatever. It was like pretty much the same. That's definitely not the same. Which is like $80 a joint, and like $100 and some a joint for the better stuff, I guess. I mean, there are stuff that goes on sale and stuff. The stuff that ain't, you know. But that's the thing. Like the pink gushers that I said was really good, they don't have it anymore because it's good. So everybody goes and buys it up, you know. She wants to go in, boys. Sophie wants to go in. I want to go eat my sandwich anyway. I think I'm going to jump off here, boys. It's been a good episode, I think, so far. No need in ruining it. No need in ruining it. Come here. Oh. We're going to get out of here, Sophie, ain't we? She wants to go inside and hang out. Don't you, Soph? Yeah, she does. Y'all be good to yourself now. You heard? Love you, Soph. Tell your loved ones you love them when you get a chance. All right, Soph, stop licking. Tell your loved ones you love them. You heard? I'm about to get up out of here and go eat my sandwich. Eat my waffles. I don't have no waffles. All I got was a sandwich. But me and Soph Alofa, we're up out of here. You dig? Bicycle. Bicycle.